gon' dance. That motherfucker gon' dance, yeah. Living gon' like sin.
What's good, everybody? This is Drip Talk. Welcome to the 4th episode. Actually, what I'm going to tell you guys today is a little bit about my story, let you know about me. You know, a lot of y'all don't really know me, as a person, let alone as a designer. So we'll get a little bit into that. But first, we're going to get into my drip for today. And of course, as you can see, I got the Canadian tuxedo on today with my the squad t-shirt for the men's and women's, and even we got some for the kids. That's a new arrival in our collection. And also got the light wash jeans with my gold drip frozen water high top shoes that you can also get in the Views of the Trap collection. But just to let you know a little bit about me as a person, of course, my name is Derek Lott. I was born in New Jersey. Well, not born in New Jersey, but born in Illinois, raised in New Jersey, moved around a lot. I have a little sister, but mainly what got me into, design was just the simple fact that, my mom had passed away when I was 12. So I really didn't know, what I was going to do in life. I had reached a plateau where I was 10 years old, selling candy, trying to do my own thing, trying to make money because my mom was sick at, a certain point in time. And it just started teaching me how to be an entrepreneur. My dad, he was kind of involved in, the church at the time. So he would do different, events and event planning for the church. So I would be involved in some of his business meetings, and that's how I learned my business acumen, because of how, people would talk in those settings. What actually sparked me just, with the love of clothes was the simple fact that as a kid, when I was selling, candy at school and, making profit off of it, I would actually, of course, re-up to make sure I had, the profit, perfect profit for the next day. So I get, the candy, and then on top of that, I just save the rest of my money for sneakers and, new clothes. Because my mom really didn't have a lot of money to always be buying me new clothes. So that's where I started to, get the love of clothes and, wearing nice stuff, wearing nice sneakers, wearing J's, wearing, rare Nikes, even getting, custom made stuff from a local store in Willingboro, New Jersey that I used to shop at. Not many people knew about it. I don't even remember the name of it, but it was like something that me and my homeboys would go to just to get the rare sneakers that nobody even had. But throughout high school and everything, once I, started figuring out, I didn't want to really go to college. I didn't want to, do anything to, really start a career with a degree. I wanted to actually, become a fashion designer, mainly a sneaker designer. And then, as I started getting along, meeting new people, I had an internship in Philadelphia off of Fabric Row, off of 4th Street in South Philly. And Mr. James Ballman was the actual guy that was doing custom tailoring and even designing his own, clothes for custom orders that people would, ask him about. He actually put me on to the whole wholesale scale of fashion itself. He kind of put me on to what I was supposed to, really do as a full-time designer. So that, inspired me not to just look at sneakers, but also look at, shoes for, men, women, and kids, different outfits, formal, casual, streetwear. And I just started connecting with different people. Unfortunately, I didn't, stay with them long term, because I, was always moving around based off of, the street life I was living. But, due to me being homeless for 5 years and, my brother actually bringing me back so that way we can get this clothing brand up and running, that's what, really pushed me to really start pushing out content, pushing out, the Views of the Trap collection. As you can see, right here, one of our other pieces for men and women. But my whole thing is like, as long as you visualize your purpose, you always have a plan and a destination. That's what visualizing your purpose is all about. Really, for me, you know what I'm saying. I always had a plan. I always had a destination on where I was going, which is being an entrepreneur, being a creator, being a designer. I also do poetry. I also wrote a book, Views of the Trap, that you can also get on Google Play or Apple Books and other book venues. But that pretty much was the things that got me started, and just know that you'll be definitely seeing a whole lot more from us as far as TV, film, books, clothing, and whatever business ventures I get into next. But definitely check out our content, follow our YouTube page. Definitely check out the new releases that we have too. Of course, some of those tags would be Draft Day, Aqua, Pink Flower. Those things are kind of like things that resonate with me based off of my mom, my sister, the type of personality I have, and hard work ethic that I try to display. So definitely like our content, buy some of our different pieces from our collection, and continue to support. I appreciate everyone watching this, and continue to watch the videos that we have and upcoming.
We not kicking shit, no, we not fans.
But I set these trends.